So now, in whatever kind of seated position works for you, we'll begin to sway the torso around in a circle, becoming aware of that connection to the earth. That root chakra, it's not bad. It's our foundation. It's the chakra that is primarily responsible for the physical body, for the bones, the structure, the support, the foundation of our lives. So feel that connection to the earth. One of the earliest aspects of yoga, one of the foundational concepts, is working with the 5 elements of earth, water, fire, air, and ether. So we begin by connecting to the earth, by feeling the solidity, by feeling the physical. Now, with that root chakra firmly connected, firmly earthed and grounded now, we turn the palms to face upwards in a gesture that symbolizes our openness for receiving what comes down from above. Closing the eyes and beginning to drop into the breath now. Becoming aware of your inhalation and exhalation and allowing them to slow down, to grow a little deeper. Relax your belly. The various tensions and stresses that we experience in life, especially those that have an emotional charge to them, have a way of taking up residence in the body. And nowhere is that more obvious or more evident to most people is the tensions in the belly, the gut feelings that arise and then can often indicate some degree of emotional discomfort. So relax your belly. Just let it go and allow it to be more receptive to bringing in that fresh breath. As you breathe in, imagine that the lungs could expand all the way down into the belly. And as the belly fills, that expansion moving up into the rib cage. And from the rib cage up into the upper chest. And then as we exhale, we first let the breath leave from the upper chest, then from the rib cage, and then from the belly. So see if you can get a sense of those 3 different segments of the lungs and fill them from lower to upper and empty them from upper to lower. See if you can feel the smooth wave-like rise of the inhalation in the body and the smooth wave-like falling of the exhalation. Notice the sound of moving air within the body. If you're familiar with the Ujjayi sounding breath, you're welcome to use that, where we partially constrict the throat, almost as if we were fogging up a mirror. And notice that creates a little bit more internal sound for us to focus on the breath. As we inhale, we practice a yogic technique called pratyahara, where we are intentionally drawing our awareness inwards, removing our normally outward seeking attention. And we open ourselves up to experiencing the interior scape. As you breathe, notice if there are particular areas of the body that are more tense or more tight or more closed to to receiving the breath. Likewise, notice if there are areas that are relaxed and more spacious and receptive to the breath. And every time we exhale, it's an opportunity to let go. To let go of any tensions or stresses or negativity that you're harboring within your body. But more importantly, an opportunity to let go of distracting thoughts, self-limiting concepts, and any distractions that draw you into the past, in other words, that which has already occurred, or likewise the future. We spend an awful lot of our time and our mental energy engaged in thoughts about what was or what might be. And the things about what was often can bring about reverie, longing for things that were, or regrets about things that were. And when we invest our mental energy in the future, we can often find ourselves experiencing fear and anxiety about controlling the circumstances of now to reach a desired outcome in the future. The experience of yoga is here and now, allowing the moment to unfold naturally, feeling secure in the knowledge that being fully present now and into each moment of now is the ideal way to experience life, unencumbered by past and future. So feel yourself here and now, breathing in this moment, because you only can breathe now. And feeling in this moment, you can only feel now. Notice the various sensations in your body. Feel your physical force. Feel the form of your body. And notice the tingling, the pulsing, the warmth, all sorts of different information coming from the billions of nerve endings in your body. Let yourself really inhabit your body. And with the next inhalation, lifting up through the crown of the head, lengthen the neck, drop the shoulders away from the ears. And get a sense of your spine lifting the neck lifting out of the shoulders, the middle back lifting out of the lower back, and the lower back lifting up out of the pelvis. Take a breath in. And as you exhale now, allow your right ear to begin to fall towards the right shoulder, keeping the nose pointed straight ahead and letting both shoulders drop away from the head, especially pressing down through the left elbow a bit to enhance that stretch along the left side of the neck, creating more space between left ear and left shoulder. And then inhale, bring the head up. And then exhale, drop the ear, the left ear this time, towards the left shoulder. Drop both shoulders and press down through the right elbow, stretching the right side of the neck. And again, the nose points straight forwards. Notice how this feels, the side that is being expanded and the side that is being compressed. Inhale, come back up to center one more time. And as you exhale, right ear again towards right shoulder. But here we'll bring another dimension of movement in that the head rolls a little bit forwards and then rolls a little bit back. Keep breathing. We all have a tendency that when we're focused, we have a tendency to hold the breath. And then inhale, bringing head back up to center. And exhale, dropping left ear to left shoulder. And in sort of a meditative way, allowing your head to tilt forwards and tilt back. Being very mindful of which muscles are being used and the associated sensations accompanying that movement. Mindful of the continuous cyclic flow of the breath. Inhale the head back up to center, and slowly, once again, lowering that right ear down. From here, we'll drop the chin to the throat, sweep the left ear up over the left shoulder, bring the head back up right, and once again, dropping right ear down, and making a nice big circle now with the head, rolling it in one direction, and then rolling it around in the opposite direction. Notice how your neck feels. The top of the circle, you're bringing the head upright and not letting it roll backwards. Get your circles going around the other direction if you have not already. Now dropping the chin over the throat. Just let your head hang heavy. And notice the stretch in the back of the neck. Does it go down between the shoulder blades? Or does it go down even further? Bringing palms of the hands now up to the back of the head. We'll interlace the fingers and relax the arms. Relax the weight of the arms into the back of the head through the hands. And just feel how that increases the level of stretch. And now inhale, bring the head up and arch. Nice big arch of the spine, lifting through the chin, lifting through the chest. And now exhale and round, bringing chin forwards, pressing the elbows towards each other, and rounding that upper back. Notice how the stretch shows up there. Inhale, bring it up. Arch, and maybe you can open the chest a little bit more than you did a moment ago. Maybe. And then exhale and round. Inhale, lift and arch. And let yourself go back and forth a few times here. And you might notice that you're able to round forwards as the spine begins to loosen up, going back and forth in this moment, in this motion, flexing and extending the spine, flexing forward and extending back, promoting more movement in each individual vertebrae. One more time, each direction. And then come back to center, and keeping the fingers interlaced, we turn the palms up towards the ceiling. Get the arms framing the ears. You want the arms back in line with the shoulders, the ears, and the hips. Lift through the heel of the right hand, the heel of the left hand. Lengthen the body. Once again, up out of the waist. Take a breath in. And then exhaling, we're going to arch over towards the right. And feel that stretch coming down the right arm, the underarm, the side of the ribs, and maybe all the way down to the rib cage. Inhale and bring it up. And exhale and arch the other way. Breathe and feel. Enjoy your stretch. And notice the various sensations and where they are. Inhale, bring it up. We'll change the placement of the hands. We're going to take hold of the the left wrist with the right hand. Inhale, lengthen up. And now a little bit more active stretch here where we use that right arm to draw the left arm out over the head a little bit more. Perhaps a deeper stretch in that shoulder. Inhale, bring it up to center and change hands in a comparable way and arch the other side. Keeping the chin lightly lifted away from the chest so the throat stays open, the head more or less in line with the arms. Inhale, bring yourself back up to center, and releasing the arms now out to shoulder height. We reach through the right fingers, we reach through the left fingers, dropping the shoulders. Breathe in, so you lift through the crown of the head, and as you breathe out, we're going to rotate around towards the right. Left hand comes across to the right knee or the thigh, and then we wrap the right arm around behind the back. Drop the shoulders and breathe deeply. Long, slow, deep breaths. Gently turning the head to look over the shoulder now, but doing so without straining, without forcing. Take a breath in. Hold that breath momentarily. And then exhale and slowly release forwards. Come back to center. Take a moment to observe. Notice how the prana is presenting differently on the right side of the chest compared to the left side of the chest. Once again, we inhale, arms out to the sides, reach through the left fingers, reach through the right fingers. Nice straight spine. Get a sense of the spine as being perpendicular to the floor. And then on an exhalation, we rotate around to the left. Now using that right hand across to the left knee and wrapping the left arm around behind the back. And breathe. Again, this is not a forceful pose. When you come up against some resistance in the body, don't try necessarily to push past it. Relax away from that resistance just a little bit as you exhale. And then as you inhale, once again, re-engage. And you may find that you're able to go a little further without using force. Breathe in. Hold the breath. And as you exhale, slowly release yourself back forwards. And just close the eyes and take a moment to observe. Hopefully now more balance, more parity between one side of the chest and the other. And just notice now the sensations in the upper body. We've worked head, neck, shoulders, upper back, lower back, arms. Notice if there's not a little more tingling and warmth, a little bit more fullness of sensation. Hopefully you get a sense of inhabiting your upper body more than you did before our practice.